Hey, Team Faith and Soul. I hope you are having a great summer so far, a great week so far. It has been a little bit since you have seen my face, specifically on a recording. So I do apologize for that. But we do have a couple of things to touch base on and catch up on. I really wanted to seriously do this recording as soon as possible this month because we have a super, super exciting incentive. Extremely capitally extremely simple, y'all. Anybody on this entire team is capable of doing this. It's not complicated at all. And then the good thing is that we have from June until the end of July to complete it, which is freaking incredible. So before we go into that, I do want to talk real quick about Bring Back My Bar. I'm going to share my screen real quick with you guys. Let's see if I can get that going here. But if you haven't already, make sure and start having those conversations with your customers when it comes to, let's see, sorry, y'all, give me 1 second. Let's just do, that's weird. Must be a new option. But you definitely want to be having those conversations with your customers as far as Bring Back My Bar is concerned. I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen. Hopefully y'all can still see me or at least hear me. But make sure to start having those conversations if you haven't already. There's plenty of info on Facebook, including Facebook and your dashboard with Workstation, your dashboard as far as marketing material for Bring Back My Bar. There's an incredible, insane lineup. If you are one of the ones that got samples from me, please make sure and start getting those out to your customers, having them smell them. Do not let them collect dust and sit in a corner in your house. That is not going to get you any sales this month. And don't forget, it's specifically for June only. Those bars are available, and then they have to be added to Scentsy Club after June for your customer or yourself to receive it after this month. Okay, so we are currently on Scentsy dashboard, as you can see. Hopefully it does not kick me out. You can easily get to this yourself as far as going here to the menu from your home screen menu. And then as you can see here, you're going to click on report and then sales. So sales report, yours may look a little bit different than mine. But what you want to focus on today, we're going to talk about this box right here, which is promotions follow up. So we're going to click on that. Promotions follow up. And then what's really cool is that I don't know if you guys are going to have both of these or not, but here you'll have, I'm not going to get into this today. I'm just going to focus on this one, but Bring Back My Bar purchase history. If you have been a consultant prior to 2023, you can view this and specifically go down the line of every single wax bar that has come out this month. And if there is somebody that has previously ordered from you, order one of those wax bars. So you're more than welcome to do that in your own time. In the meantime, on this training today, we are going to focus on here, which is Bring Back My Bar leads. Now, I don't know what happened. I only have myself and another customer, as you can see here, that voted for the bars. I can say probably more likely what happened is that I dropped the ball on my end and did not, it looks like, promote the voting for Bring Back My Bar, and or my customers for whatever reason was not voting. I really don't know. I'm very shocked, honestly, that I don't have more than one person on here. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like it was more likely on me dropping the ball and then not promoting it as much as I should have. But if you have anybody that did vote, I guess let me think. I think voting was, I think at like the beginning of this year, I believe. It doesn't say on here, I don't think. But as you can see here, like my customer, for example, it has all of the bars that we voted for. So what's really cool is that if you have anybody that's on this list, you definitely want to follow up with them and let them know either one or hey, Bring Back My Bar is officially back this month in June. Let me send you favorites. I'll send you a list of what came back. And or if they have specific sense, like my customer here, her favorite one that she voted come back is Beach. Ghostly Greetings came back as well. So, and Watermelon Patch. So these specific 3 scents, I've already talked to her about and let her know that they came back, and just giving her that option, of course, to be able to snag them for herself. The other thing that I want to get into is our incentive. And I feel like because I'm already sharing my screen, I am going to go ahead and dive into talking about the incentive real quick. So let me click on that. Full transparency, I did not focus as much as with level 1 and 2. Level 2 incentive, I did dabble in a little bit. Definitely not as much as I did last year, because I did earn the top incentive last year. But that does not mean, even if you are like myself, did not second incentive done, you still have room to do there. So when I really work on that one right now. Thing is that we still have until the July to complete that one. Incentive 2 has already finished, so that was actually Scentsy Club, but we're on incentive 3 right now. So incentive number 3 is focusing on Scentsy bars and Scentsy pods. I think I'm going to see if I can actually scroll down here on the main page, and you guys have access to this as well, by the way. So this is super cute and a lot of fun, y'all. So here is the incentive prize for what we're working on for June and July. If you earn the incentive prize, I clearly did not read this correctly, because I was like, oh, you get to pick one chair. But no, you literally get both. So both of them, as you can see on behind the chairs, has the Scentsy logo. And I think that's a lot of fun, because obviously, for one, we're already in the beginning of the summertime. This is perfect for when you're going on trips, perfect for when you're going camping. But for those of y'all that are not, like, if you're not like me, like, clearly, I think you could see perhaps that I'm wearing a Scentsy shirt, but if you're newer to our team, or if you're not a t-shirt type of person, this is one incredible way here that you can advertise and market that you are a Scentsy consultant. And it's super fun, and it's really cool, y'all, because when you have something like this that you're sitting in, somebody's going to ask, like, you're going to have you're not going to have like probably, crazy amount of people that are going to run up to you and be like, where did you get that chair? I need to have it. But they are going to see that chair, and somebody's gonna ask you, like, oh, that's so cute, where did you get that? Or, oh wow, I've never seen that before, I didn't know Scentsy sold chairs. Because I tell y'all what, I have my canvas shoes that I won last year through the incentive, and not all the time, but every now and then when I do wear them out in public, somebody that is a fan of that type of shoe will see that, and then they're like, oh, those are different, that's cool. Oh wait, they'll either say, oh, I recognize that as Scentsy, or they'll say, oh, I don't recognize that design, where'd you get this from? And then that's when I can say, oh, I actually earned these, Scentsy gave these to me for free, I earned them as a prize, or whatever I say. But this is so cool, I absolutely love it. So let's see, so that's the prize. And then back to the track your progress. So obviously, mine's going to look a little bit different than y'all's, but this is actually the main thing that you can see on your dashboard. I personally have a tracker that I've been using on my own, and I'm going to show y'all that in just a little bit. And if you do catch this training and you are interested in having the physical paper copy like that I have, that I'm going to show you in a little bit, where you can actually either do it on your phone or you can mark it out as you go. I do both, honestly, just because y'all know I have squirrel brain. But if you're wanting the image that I have, let me know, and then I can text it to you. But other than that, this is where you can look at specifically where you're at. So as you can see here, and we'll use me as an example. So if you see it here, like, I have less, or I don't want to word that, I have a little bit more than halfway to go when it comes to earning Scentsy bars. So through June and July, in order for us to earn the prize individually, those 2 chairs, you have to sell okay, and 25 Scentsy pods. Here's the very, very cool part, y'all, is that if you hear that, you're like, I don't know about y'all, but for me, when I first joined Cincy and I heard something, if I would hear something like that, it's like, holy crap, like 100 bars, that's a lot. But not really. If you think about it, if you have somebody that, for example, is ordering 6 bars per person, that can add up fairly quickly. Also, here's the crazy thing that Cincy has never done before, y'all, with an incentive, is that not only do your orders count towards like your PWS orders towards this incentive, but here's the mind-blowing part. Cincy Club counts towards it any pods and or wax bars that are in clearance as well. Okay, our with boxes for this month and next month, like this month specifically has a pod and a wax bar, so that counts as well. Anything, like I said, through club, so that is your own club orders, okay, because we're customers, right? And that's also your customers orders as well. Also, going back and tying in with Bring Back My Bar and why it is so important to be able to focus on that, because that's going to help you, I feel like, knock out a big chunk of getting those 100 bars sold. I'm so excited about this. But like I said, that is the tracker that's on your dashboard. Let me go back and stop sharing my screen because there's really not anything else on my dashboard that I need to show y'all. But this is actually the printout that I printed out this morning, but I have it on my phone. And as y'all can see here, I've started marking it off as I go along, and then my pods as well. But this is actually a really fun tracker. I prefer doing it on my phone, but I wanted to print it out just to show you guys what it looks like. And like I said, if you want that for yourself, if you're more of a visual person, I like having this literally right in front of me, hanging up by my desk. So then that way, when I'm coming in my office, I'm seeing it, but then I'm also seeing it on my phone as well. But let me know if y'all want that. I'm going to get a drink of my water real quick. Alrighty. A couple of other things that I want you guys to note for as far as news is concerned in Cincyland is, let's see, the first things first, you haven't already seen, there are 2 incredibly beautiful warmers that are exclusively available through parties only. What does that mean? So if you or your customer have a party that ends up at 350 PRV, okay, 350 PRV in sales, you automatically will unlock the opportunity to get either one of those warmers for half off. Okay, super cool. And to answer your question, if you were to have what is it? I think it's a what was it? 500 or more, because that's where you get more credits, right? So 500 or more, then you can actually obviously get the second warmer as well. And then you can use your half price credit on that, or you can use your what is it, the perpetual party reward as well. For me personally, just a little nugget of information. I did have a little suggestion. I should say that's a lot of S's. My customer the other day contacted me, and I remember she was like, "Oh my gosh, that one warmer you posted about this morning is so beautiful. I really like it." And a part of me was like, you know what? She's a regular. I'm gonna go ahead and just offer her that half off credit and just see if she wants it. But before I did that, I was like, no, I need to go for the host. I need to go for the party. I need to go for the ask. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rip that band-aid off. And I asked her anyways. And I messaged her. And she was like, no, I was thinking about it and I don't really want to do that. And you know what? I'm getting better about accepting the no and going for the no, because I'm honestly more proud of myself, y'all, that I asked her to host, because I get scared just as much as y'all do to ask people to host parties with me, because it's not necessarily that I'm scared to hear the no. I get in my head, as most of y'all probably do as well, and I overthink it. I'm like, what should I say? What's the correct wording? Honestly, there's really not a right or wrong wording. I just overthink it and then I don't really go for it. And I'm either one or two things. I either overthink it and I take too long, or I don't really like make it more personable and I'm copying and pasting like nobody's business. And then that's not personal. And more than likely, no one's really going to respond to that because it's not going to sound authentic. It's not going to sound genuine to them, if that makes sense. But I asked her to host. And so even though she told me no, it's okay. It's okay. I had my moment. I got a little butthurt. I'm not going to lie. But the good thing is that with this specific person, I already have a club account with her. She already has a club order. She recently placed an order through the clearance items that I had posted about. So you know what? I can't really be too disappointed in that because she's a regular of mine, right? And like I said, I'm glad I asked. But let's see, the next thing I want to cover too is joining in June. If you have anybody that joins in June, whether it be through the $59 host kit, right? And we can talk one-on-one about that as far as how to unlock that if you have any questions or you've never heard of the 59 host kit. The other thing is that if they join, if they reinstate, so if they're reinstating, joining back for free, right? Or they're getting the 99 kit, any three of those options, y'all, if they join in June with any of those three joining options, which are the only ways that they can join Cincy or come back, they get Cincy Family Reunion training for free. How cool is that? Like the fact that like the training is definitely worth the money, but it's expensive all the same. But the fact that somebody can join, reinstate for free for sure, but then join and use their host rewards to cover some in that 59 host kit, I'm like, and then they get all of that training for free. Hands down, coolest thing ever. The last thing, as far as news is concerned, is that which we just covered, which was the June and July incentive. The other thing is that if on a side note, and I'll probably reach out to you guys specifically one-on-one. So if you're either in the Let's Keep It Simple group or you're in, Lord, no, I'm like not even gonna remember what it's called. It's the other group that I know that I offered up to you guys at the beginning of this month. Let's see. Let me pull it up really quick. Let's see, my groups. Sorry, y'all, bear with me. Oh, that's what it was. Looking to lead in your scent business. So some of y'all are either in that one or you're in the other one, which is Keep It Simple. Okay. So if you are in either of those, be on the lookout for a text from me. Let's see, tomorrow is what, Thursday? So I'll probably get with y'all either Thursday afternoon or Friday. I haven't quite decided, probably Friday, honestly. But I'm going to reach out to y'all and then just see how it's going. If y'all got a chance to check out the group, if you have any questions, what you're focusing on. I am kind of going back and forth between the two. But anyways, but just be on the lookout for a text from me. Let's see. So let's dive right into tonight's training. Let's see. So it's summertime, right? Summertime, we're all super busy. Some of y'all may have vacation plans. Some of y'all I know are actually on vacation right now. Some of y'all are planning trips like myself. I'm planning a trip. I have a trip coming up this next month. Summertime is really busy, right? It's not only busy for us as consultants, but us with, families, spouses, people in our team members that have jobs that flow into the summertime or part-time jobs that they work during the summertime. Our customers are super busy as well, right? Because they've got all the things going on, if not more than what they usually do because it's summertime, right? So with it being the summer, one thing that I really truly want you guys to focus on is planting the seeds on a day-to-day basis through social media. That's all I'm going to say to that. Through social media, planting the seeds, so then that way you're successful and you're setting up for success for the fall winter time. What do I mean by that? I mean, as far as social media is concerned, making sure that you're posting and scheduling your posts, y'all. That we've gone over that before recently. Schedule your post. If you're not sure how to schedule your post, get with me, get with your sponsor. Let's chat, because that is going to be a lifesaver, y'all. I literally have posts that have been set up. I schedule them every Sunday for the entire week. So Sunday, well, I don't post on Sundays usually, but Monday to Saturday. And if I want to interact on them, I can. If not, I can go back to it another day. But the plus side is that I don't always have this in my hand every single day now, unless I choose to, right? So it's giving me more time, more freedom, to do the other things that I want to do. But consistently post at least once a day in your personal group, or I'm sorry, your personal page, stories, and or VIP group. You just want to show up for your customers, throw them a bone. You want them to see that you're still a Scentsy consultant, but you're not working your business as you usually would because it's the summertime and you're having fun, or you're making plans, or you're relaxing, all the things. But you still want to show up, right? That can mean all kinds of things, and it's going to be different for everybody. Also tying into the fact that if you're in either of those groups that I just mentioned, there is a ton of information in there, you guys, where you can use copy and pasting and, creating your own posts, sharing the content. There's so much in there. Like, for example, in the group that I tagged, though I specifically tagged those that are in this group today. If you know who you are, if you're hearing this, you know who you are. I tagged you guys because in that specific challenge that the admin in that group talked about, my friend Candy talked about today, is doing a booking blitz, booking those parties out from July and August. Again, that's setting yourself up for success. It is such a breath of fresh air, y'all, when you are what's called front loading your calendar, and by getting people to commit to hosting a party with you, no matter what party style that may be, because there are a lot of options. Again, that's something else that we can talk about if you want to. Message me for more details. But if you're setting yourself up and you're getting those hosts for July and August, you're setting yourself up for success. You're front loading your calendar. It's less for you guys have to worry about and being like, how am I going to get active this month? Well, that is a big part of how you can get active, is front loading your calendar. Another thing that you can do between now and the end of July is follow up with who ordered either last month, 3 months ago, or 4 months ago. So where we went earlier to reports on your dashboard, that is the exact same place that you can go and you can pull up who needs to order. There's a report on there that you can pull, and it's going to show you who needs to order, whether it be 1 month to 4 months ago. That's also what I did, y'all, to get who I wanted to message one-on-one about hosting a party with me. Do yourself a favor. This is something that I have been working really hard on in the last couple months. Do yourself a favor and don't ask for the sale. What do I mean by that? I mean, when you're texting and you're talking to somebody, a customer, back and forth, one-on-one, or even a post, the last thing that you want to do is say, who wants to place an order? You don't want to ask who wants to place an order. Don't say necessarily something along the lines of, hey, are you ready to order again? Or do you need anything? Don't lead with the sale. Right now, especially during the summertime, because everybody else's brains are elsewhere, right? They're planning family trips. They're planning family outings. They're figuring out, like you guys probably are too, some of y'all, how to keep the kids and grandkids, nieces and nephews freaking busy, right? Because there's a lot of free time happening right now. And our customers' brains are not necessarily focusing on buying stuff for themselves, right? That's more likely not where their number one focus is going to be at. So you don't want to lead with the sale. And instead, what you want to do is you want to ask, and you want to start leading and creating those that relationship with them, and just touch base. That's it. That's it, you guys. You do not, at this point between now and July, unless you're booking host, that's different, or asking someone to join. If you're if you're like, man, Megan, I'm really, really wanting to push my PRV. I'm really wanting to aim to get active this month. I'm really wanting to get paid at title this month and hit leader numbers. If that's the case, literally, I'm not even kidding. All you need to do is get your phone, go on Facebook Messenger, whatever works for you, and reach out to those customers that you would otherwise reach out to for an order, and simply ask and say, hey, how's your summer going? I hope you have a great week. Send them a cute little photo. I go on Pinterest all the time and I'll save a photo from Pinterest. Send them a photo of yourself. I literally did that to some customers today. I took a random selfie just like I am right now. I took a photo and I said, hey there, I'm thinking of you. I hope you have a great week. Bada boom, bada bing. That's it. You can also ask them how they're liking their product. That's not leading with the sale. That's just showing great customer service and following up. Let's see what else. Going back to kind of like what I said earlier, if you're in the group with the Booking Blitz, challenge yourself for Booking Blitz. I honestly am considering doing that personally for this team. I do have my friend Trisha that I think her and I are going to work together, and I might see if you guys will be interested in doing that with us. A Booking Blitz is a lot of fun, and we can go into more detail about that at another time. However, if you're wanting to go ahead and just jump in now and you're wanting to contact those said customers that you think that either maybe they haven't ordered in the last couple of months, or maybe they have actually talked to you about possibly having a party with you or how to support you, you can simply message them and say, hey, insert name, I've been challenged to book I've been challenged to book 10 parties. Does July or August or September work best for you? Question mark. Send the message. Let's see. Oh, and if you decide to do that, let me know. Let me know. I want to know if you get no's, because no's, like I said earlier, I'm going for the no, because as crazy as that sounds, if I'm going for the no, that means that I'm doing my job. That means that I'm being consistent and I'm showing up for myself and my business. So I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because that's a huge deal. Even if you get a no, that is a huge deal. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, don't forget that when you are talking to your customers this month about Bring Back My Bar, I am one thing that I'm trying to get more due diligent on. And again, this is going to help you front load your sales into the next 1 to 3 months, is talking to your customer about Scentsy Club. If you don't know about Scentsy Club, if you've never had a Scentsy Club before, again, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to me. I can do a training on that. I love Sensing Club. I have it myself. And we can talk more about it because it's an incredible thing. One thing that you can personally approach your customer on this month in regards to Scentsy Club, for example, is the Whiff Box. The Whiff Box this month is valued over $40, which is freaking incredible. I think it's like nearly $52 in value. The box itself is $35. However, when they order it through Scentsy Club, they're spending $31.50. It's actually $31.50. They're saving $5.50 by getting that whip box through Club alone. Let's see. Oh, the other perk on Club 2 is the fact that your customer earns points towards their orders or from their orders that can then be turned around towards future orders or future club orders. One thing that I thought that my friend Candy, she did a training last Tuesday on, and I thought that this was really cool. I love this concept, is give one, take one. What she meant by that is to focus on doing this month one income producing activity, then do one thing for yourself. For example, I'll give you an example, something that I did. So, like I said earlier, I focused on my own little booking blitz. I contacted a total of 21 people. I spent the time talking to 4 people so far after I sent that message out 101 to 21 people individually. And I talked, like I said, 4 people individually. Once I did that, because that is considered an income producing activity, I treated myself because I'm doing the give one, get one. So I wanted to get something for myself to reward myself for doing that work towards my business, right? Because honestly, I mean, it's different for everybody, but lately, because my summer is packed with other things other than Scentsy, I want to spend no more personally for me than about an hour to 2 hours a day on my business. But for you, that may be 20 to 30 minutes a day, and that's perfectly fine. But because I did that for my business, I then turned around and then fixed myself lunch and then watched one of my favorite shows. And I watched an episode of that. And then I was like, you know what? I finished that episode and then I came back into my office and then I started working on something else. So give one, get one. That can be anything. That could be something different for you. It could be that you're going to let your family know, hey, you know what? I'm going to spend about 30 minutes in my office. I'm going to spend 30 minutes in my bedroom I'm going to work on my business. And you know what? Right afterwards, we can go do something together. So it's not necessarily just watching TV for yourself. It could be reading that favorite book that you've been wanting, that you put aside for a while. It could be playing with your kids. It could be going to the park. It could be anything that's non business related, but do that little back and forth notion. Like if you have several things you need to get done today, business wise, do one business thing, check, and then do something else for yourself. Treat yourself, and then go back to business, and then so on and so forth. So give one, get one. I thought that was really cool concept. Let's see what else. Oh, so one thing that I actually plan on reaching out to one of my good friends about. Don't forget y'all about the Buddy Bonanza. I forgot that's actually the last thing on the news tab that I wanted to remind y'all about. So the Buddy Bonanza, y'all, if y'all haven't checked it out already, make sure and do so. It's on our website. It's under collections, I believe. All the buddies that are listed are still going to be available until sold out until the end of June. They're going to run it all throughout June. We haven't heard if they're going to continue it through July, but specifically June. And all the buddies on that list, y'all, are $20 and they come with a free scent pack. So I personally plan on reaching out to one of my good friends. Her husband and her are in an incredible organization that works with children. And I want to talk to her about possibly setting up a shopping link. In fact, I'm going to note to self, I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm going to reach out to her. I'm just going to put it out there just like I did today with reaching out for possible party host. I'm going to put that information out there. I'm not going to word vomit. And I'm just going to let her know, hey, these buddies are $20. What do you say? And then obviously I'm going to be gifting all these buddies that these people are going to be ordering. And then the kids get to get them, which is really cool. Let's see. Oh, another thing to specifically work on the themes with wax and pods is I think that I'm going to I was trying to think of the best way to go about doing this. I'm thinking if you all are interested, I did think about possibly, well, oh no, I don't know if I want to do that. I think what I might do is if you guys are interested and if you're focusing on the incentive and you want a post to do for every day that is a theme with wax and or pods, I'm thinking about through my work number, getting a post to send out to y'all every day if you're interested. In fact, honestly, now that I'm saying that out loud, I'll probably will text y'all I'll probably text the whole team. So be on the lookout for a message probably like Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, Thursday afternoon. And because the good thing is that even though it's going to be the 15th tomorrow, y'all, we're halfway through the month and we are not even done with the incentive until the end of July. So if you're interested in that, I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to all y'all tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then what'll happen is that if you opt in for it, then you'll get once a day, you will get a themed picture of wax or ponds, and then the wording that you can copy and paste over into Instagram or your Facebook groups. I think that just would be easier for everybody. But I love a good theme. Focus, and if you don't do that, focus on your own themes. I love finding inspiration, whether it's like a fun quote on Pinterest, and I'll pull the colors from Pinterest. You use the wax that you have on hand. You don't have to show the labels. I was looking to see if I had wax around me, but I don't. It's like on these sides, but not here. But if you have wax on hand, you don't have to show the labels, y'all. Just keep them flat, take a picture of them, whether you're in the picture or not, and or get your kids involved. If you have kids or teens around the house or pets, specifically kids, and they need something to do, get them in on the photo. In fact, I'll do you one solid, do you one better. Have them pick out their favorite 3-pack or 6-pack, and then you can even post that. And if they don't want to they want to be in the photo, then you can say like so and so's favorite 6-pack for the summer. How cute is that? Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Let's see what else. Oh, So if you are focusing on building your team, one simple way that you can get that information out to see if anybody's even interested in the possibility of joining is simply when they're getting ready to place an order, say, would you like to get the commission off of this order, or would you like me to? That's something that I for sure, I haven't done exactly that per se before, but I am every single time, even if it's a group order that someone's placing an order with me and they're like, hey, can you add this to your group order this month? Same thing. I want to get into that practice mode, y'all, where I'm flipping the script and I'm saying, hey, you know what? I got your order, but would you rather earn the commission off this, or would you rather me have it? Because here's the thing, once again, I don't care if they say like, no, I'm not interested, or I'd rather you have it. It's just the simple fact of like asking, because we can't always assume what they're going to answer and say if we're not even giving them the opportunity, right? All right, so that's about it. Like I said, if you watch this training, let me know if you specifically want me to send you this. Otherwise, I definitely will be texting all you guys. Like I said, tomorrow afternoon. In fact, I think I'm literally gonna, as soon as I get off this Zoom training with y'all, I'm going to set up and schedule that text to go out anyways tomorrow. So if you're interested, just make sure and reply back with the tag keyword, and then I'll get that sent out to y'all immediately. So that's about it. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your week. Stay tuned. I am planning on, I'm going to come up with a little something for us to do as a team later this month. I haven't exactly figured out the day, so stay tuned for that information as well. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. If you need anything else from me, I am always open to meeting up with you guys one-on-one, or we can do a Marco Polo or Facebook chat, whatever the case may be. Zoom's cool as well. But I will talk to y'all later, and I hope y'all have an incredible day. And yeah, so keep rocking it, keep working your business. I'm so proud of you guys, and have a great Thursday. Bye, y'all.